Damn, they've hit the storytelling on the head. Here, really. Returning home. Goblins and ghosts. Goblins and ghouls. Roleplay manual. Nice. So she moved up here. That's the bit that we had before that I just was testing to see whether you could go further without looking at everything, and it looks like you probably can. So we're gonna make sure we get things basically.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Okay. Yeah, because Milton. Oh, it did say actually. The mixed descent of Milton.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Damn. Okay. Lewis, that's her brother then? I mean, the whole family's cursed, apparently.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
And now she's come out here with a baby on the way. Oh my, it can't go well, can it? There's something's no.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Yeah, this is this modular thing where they've just been adding stuff on constantly.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Kinda, I mean, as normal as it can be, I guess. Made a little homeschool thing here. The curse. Ooh. Myth. History. Oh, you can't see any of it. They've blocked it all out.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Let me check it. He has got a bit that he can go up to the top of it, though. If I can get in there. I'm sure I will be able to, somehow. There's always a secret passage. This one, not so secret.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
That explains all the paintings everywhere then. I think the whole family was, a lot of them were painters by the looks of it. I know that's obviously the game design more than anything, but it makes sense if you add that into it as well. That the family were pretty artistic. Milton. Time to learn about Milton. Through
Milton Finch.
art, maybe.
The magic paintbrush.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Moving while he, oh, it's not letting me pause it. I thought it would let me, achoo. I thought it would let me, like, slow it down or something, but it didn't. Oh, the door. That's the door down there. Okay. Yeah. And then he's going to step inside the door. That's where he's disappeared to. Ta-da!
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
So we're going to try that door then, I guess? Seems like the only place to try. Well, the door painting.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
They only seal them once they've died, right? I think, maybe. Oh, look, see the footsteps? Oh, the footsteps go up. Extra, extra. Back out and around then.
Mom didn't want it getting out.
Well, she's let me explore now, I guess. By giving me the key. Oh, there's nothing around here. Okay. Interesting. You can still see the old house from here. Oh, there's an upstairs. Oh. Okay. Yeah, because it keeps going upwards, I guess, when they built all the different modules.
Blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh, okay, they mentioned that at the start.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Oh, that, yeah. I think they might... Yeah. Think I know why they probably told you that. It's a pretty psychedelic area. Let's go check it out. It's a boat as well? Hey.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Oh.
That part of him lived on.
Oh, the smell at the moment when she jumped in. Okay. I thought she meant, like, historically she was going to say something about the smell of it then. Didn't mean to walk out. Obviously, it's Wonderland Turbo
Lewis
console.
and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Got a diploma in something as well. Few bottles opened. Got a lot about Lewis. In a letter from Dawn.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation.
A letter to Dawn, I
As
should
I
said.
see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Ah.
Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh. So this is his mind, this is... Okay. This is him in his, Dungeons and Dragons world, but I gotta keep up with it.
He said he started small.
Go that way. Okay.
Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats.
If you, as well, the right stick's doing the monotonous job. The left stick's actually moving around the thing. So I'm trying to do both at the time. I have no idea whether it matters or not at all, but yeah.
And toads.
Bats and toads. Okay. We got that way.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Is fish in here too? Oh, there we go.
But he took it very seriously.
I think they probably just get you through doors. I don't think it matters. I don't think you're supposed to.
I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Some kind of cult or something? Oh,
I worried about him then,
like Diablo.
daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his
Watch your
boss,
hands.
but he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
Interesting.
So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
Oh, so he's gonna eventually lose
Seemed
sight of
very
what's
promising
real.
at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Hello.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Interesting,
Lewis
yeah.
slowly.
Creative name, I guess. Not really though. Okay.
Then he made musicians.
Yeah.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something.
You can get lost in there now. When's the next bit
David's
taking over?
imagination grew stronger.
Yeah.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet,
Weren't real.
were all in his imagination.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought it was some kind of game.
Whatever he wished.
Oh. Well then.
He held an election for mayor,
Which he won, obviously.
and he won.
Yeah.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Where are we going to go to next? On our wonderful adventure. Well, say wonderful. I'm not sure how wonderful it's going to be, but we'll see. It's going to get more and more grandiose, I guess, as it goes along.
Immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Yep. What's this? What's this one?
Minneapolis.
Louis Topia. Oh,
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Minneapolis. Oh. Okay, I don't know
Even
how I
as
missed
his
that
mother
one.
pleaded with him. Part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh, what? Just zoned out? Damn. Guess it was like his Zen spot or something? I don't
He heard
know.
rumors of a
Oh, I guess it's just being
handsome queen.
equal to which way you want to go, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Oh no, it does
Queen
change
was
stuff.
on her own
Okay.
quest for
The Queen was looking for sinister serpents, obviously.
sinister serpents.
Yeah. I guess he's trying to make it a bit more personal to you then, maybe. So you get a bit more attached to it yourself. Rather than thinking of an external character.
He followed the sound of her.
Let's go for a sitar. Let's see. There should be some interesting music.
Electric sitar.
Oh. Missed a note, it's fine. But
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
also gives it some replayability, I guess, because you don't know what. I'm guessing it's pretty similar, but the other way. But yeah, at least there's some things that won't be exactly the same.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
A god. Maybe? I don't know.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Lost forever in the whichever world was real, I guess.
My
Let's
imagination
just say
was
that.
as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
This is him. There he is. Oh. Oh, this is when he's finished his day at the cannery? Yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah, of course he's... Okay, okay. So that's how he escaped.
He began to forget the world we know.
That's how he used to escape, anyway. Now he was using this
I think it pained him to remember
monotony
Lewis,
to do
the
it.
cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Is him looking at himself? He's gonna go and
I still thought I could save him.
go over himself? I don't know.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who had insisted on inviting him.
It's just spot on. The way they telling these stories is, it really is. It's given the actual people such a personality. And because they're all in such a different style, it like carries through,
His queen waited, holding his crown.
and it keeps it interesting, even though it's fairly linear and it's just telling a story.
One thing left to do.
Or a bunch of stories, I guess. You just want to look around and see what's going on.
Bend
Get
down
crowned?
his head.
Oh. Well, this is,
rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Jeez.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Told in such a graphic way, but at the same time, you know, a feasible way to tell the story, I guess. Jeez. Okay. What now? What now? What's next? Oh, straight out, isn't it? Because yeah, there was another path. I feel like if you do miss any of this, though, you are missing a lot. I mean, this is the whole game, right? Learning the whole story about the family. So if you skip past things, you're missing a big part of the game. Oh, couldn't really skip past here because of this. Does she show she's pregnant when you look down? Not particularly. We went back on ourselves then, or? I thought there's more up, isn't there? Yeah, there is, but how do? Oh, probably up that way somewhere, right? Maybe at the back of the. Ah, okay, no. Oh, the door. I didn't even try the door, did I? But it's sealed. Oh, this is the door in. This door. There we go. So you can't miss this bit. But I suppose you could have just walked through without looking at the book.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
Not that you'd ever want to, but...
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
This is where we lived for a bit then? Up here? Edith, yeah.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Like it's all packed up, ready to go, but not go. Oh, what? To teach and to learn. 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom. Yeah. Disaster relief. Sanjay Kumar. Oh.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have
room?
come sooner.
That's a paper bird. I was waiting for. I was looking at it like it was an actual bird. It's these little origami birds.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Did I miss one? Oh no! It's just Edie. Okay. I didn't say the other one. I was like, what the heck? Who's Did I miss one? But no, we're good. Okay. I guess here we go.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right.
Oh,
We're all
no,
leaving
no.
tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Yep. Oh, it's dark. Present in the hallway.
The power had been shut off that morning.
No present. Oh,
Edie
what?
always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
How did I know about the other entrance? That's the question. So this is going to be where we go last, I'm guessing, because we still haven't been here in the actual present day, so...
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these
Curse.
stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
There we go. Edie, we didn't miss that one. Okay, good.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, sometimes I'm not sure what... There's no real cutscenes in it. It's telling the story as we go, so...
It was the first,
you just forget, though.
last
Sometimes you
time
zone out.
I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
But never been able to visit it.
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
Oh no. But she's alive. She was alive at the time of writing that, I guess.
I
So
started seeing things.
I'm guessing she's alluding to a magic around the house rather than. I was thinking the worst, but then I was thinking, well, she obviously wrote the
Things I'd forgotten
book, so she
ever
didn't die to
existed.
it. I don't know where those words were, but oh, there we go.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
She managed to get in then?
I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
Oh.
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
So we're going to be able to finish reading that book, maybe? Get out into the library?
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Then she
Next
must have passed that
morning,
year?
Dad came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh. So do they know she died then?
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
Press wrong button again. My bad.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
2016, okay.
And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Damn.
Until I found out about you.
Oh, so
I'm
she's
still
telling
not
this to a
sure what to tell
child.
you about
Oh
all
my god.
this.
I don't know how long that took me to. It shouldn't have taken me that long to get, but.
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now...
Oh,
things
damn.
didn't work out
Okay.
that way.
Wow.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a
Wow.
lot to ask,
Okay.
but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Jeez. Feel like I should have got that a lot earlier than I did, but wow. There we have it. Wow. Okay. Such a good piece of storytelling. Well, lots of different pieces of storytelling that just wound together. And then inside this house that just felt lived in because of all the different little pictures and knickknacks and stuff. Very, very well done. Now I can see why more people were saying to play it, so jeez. Definitely glad I did. Even this is like done really well. Going through all the different little bits of the story that we went through. I wonder if you can. Do you find anything about Milton? I don't know. That one's the one that you obviously still never found, I guess. I don't know whether there's like an Easter egg down there when you, because if I know that I can get through that little passageway now, it explains why I didn't try it before, because the mother obviously knew, the Edith Jr. knew the passageway was there, but the boy wouldn't have known, the child that she'd had wouldn't have known that until he'd read it, so it makes sense. Definitely a really good game. Probably worth looking at what else they've done, if they've done any other games. It's just a great piece of storytelling, honestly. You feel like you're immersed in every single one of the stories. And each one is so different, but also, I don't know, you imagine the house being such a, like a living area that all the people have, you know, been and gone throughout it, so. It's definitely, I think it's definitely a standalone piece as well. There's not really much you could really build on it, but at the same time, obviously, the same people, if they go out and make have made a few different games and more similar games and much different stories, then could be definitely worth taking a look at what else they've got. Even, to be honest, even to replay, there are some areas where you obviously go slightly different ways. There's a lot in the house just to explore, just to walk around, explore, and try and have a look at yourself, to be honest, as well. There might have been certain books you want to read. There might like have a look at the different names of. There might have been other parts of the house that you just want to take a look around. Even after you've kind of know the stories, and that, I think that might build onto their stories even more. Beloved brother of Edith, son of Dawn. Lewis Finch. Well, the replay a story is now option. Option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Okay, so you can go back, go through each different story again. That's really nice too. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to leave it there, but it's definitely one I'd recommend playing through again, even just to absorb the story again. I'm definitely gonna have a look to see if they've got anything else that they've done. It's like a similar storytelling game or anything really. Just check out how they've done it, but definitely worth a play. I'm glad I was recommended to play it. But thank you very much for sticking around and watching.